The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Milan against Inter.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So it's away we go then. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness me, they've produced a few.
They have, and like some of the current crop, he's someone who's starred at the top level since his teens, Peter. Also proved himself to be a symbol of longevity and consistency. Lampard really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
AC Milan could counter here. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rodri. Beckenbauer. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Great run on the overlap here. There's the delivery.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Isco. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lampard. And it's Lampard. He has a look out. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. He's got full. Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
It's a mighty effort! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball. Decent chance! Rodri gets rid without sophistication. He won't be happy with that one.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Isco. Oh, sweet feet. Shot, it's Lampard! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And here's Kokchu. And that interception was most necessary. He's going for goal! Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now? And he's managed to get rid. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Indicated.
Kokchu. Look at the space here. And he shoots! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of... And the whistle goes for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Milan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, So I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Tries to thread one through. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Rijkaard.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Danger averted for now. And it's Lampard. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
The attendance for this match was 80,314.
Kökçü. Mbappe. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way.
Substitutions taking place.
Inter Milan choosing to make the first change. Kökçü. Rummenigge.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Rodri. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and...
Oh, what a mistake! Chance! Dispatched clinically. And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Rijkaard gets a foot in here.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Khan gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And it's Bergkamp. Rummenigge. Tries to play it through. And no, that was never going to make it. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Davis. That's a cute ball. Dink through. Good read, needed to be. Takes a shot! Oh, it's in! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
all square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Baresi can get it clear. And he's in Kochu! And with that, the final whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous watch.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
Now, 2018 was, of course, the year that saw France become champions again. Face-to-face with the keeper. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Has a look and place it forward. Brahim Diaz. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. And it's Griezmann. Bale. This is promising. Oh, and the shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Tries to play it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Kukçu. And here's Lampard. Shot could be on. Look at the shapes to shoot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Milan! The breakthrough strike! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Now it's Bale. So what can they make of this? Played into space out wide. Milan are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Bale. Bale. Bale! It's anyone's ball now. Kukçu. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
1 minute added time.
Great vision. Bellingham. He's got away. James. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think, on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Milan, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Now it's Mbappe. He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Lampard is behind this one, looking to widen the gap even further here. Lampard! That was travelling. And that's another good win of the ball. Marquinhos.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
James. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Bale. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now he's got space here. Knocks it out wide. James tries making a foray down the right. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, it's come loose. Pinches it off him. Well, that looks a decent ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Real chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Brahim Diaz clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And that is a little undercooked. Milan still ahead by the game's only goal. Brahim Diaz is onto this.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Has a shot! No, not quite. Can he get it through? Oh, no joy this time.
1 minute added time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that will be it. Milan have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Brahim Diaz claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Screen right now for information on our
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here.
I still feel that this man Diego Forlan is a little unappreciated, Peter, despite all of his achievements.
Why might that be?
I suppose the fact that success came slowly, his career has been a tale of patience and early setbacks, but that's what made him what he is now. In many ways, it's made him much stronger.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Forlan. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's in on goal. Threads one in. Can he finish? Goal! Milan! First blood drawn. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So, a breakthrough already. And he's there to retrieve it. Driving through the middle. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No way through. Out to the left it goes. Milan are enjoying... Oh, terrible pass. And he's managed to get... Tries a shot! Oh, what a big... That's another chance! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, they could... Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they're at it again, in double quick time! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Oh, smashing header! Danger averted for now. Oh, this looks sharp. Van Dijk. That's a throw. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
It's in the game. It's in the game.